Hello, Carr here today with another YouTube video. Today's short topic is going to be, should I stay married to an unbeliever? That's my lesson today. Stay tuned. Alright, the first thing is, James 4 says, where do wars and fights come from among you? Do they not come from your desires for pleasure that war in your members? So first of all, you have to understand is when you're arguing with your wife, or you're arguing with your husband all the time, it almost always is coming from strong desires which are within you. And if you go on to read in James 4, those desires are not always good. Sometimes they're evil desires. Sometimes they're for desires for success and wealth and things like that, things that Christ did not promise to his people. You know, he blessed us, he gave us a hope and a future, and he gave us all the blessings on earth we have, but it didn't make us rich, and that brings problems a lot of times. The second thing is, I found out in 1 Corinthians chapter 7, it says, but to the rest I, not the Lord, say, if a brother has a wife who does not believe, she is willing to live with him, let him not divorce her. And a woman who has a husband who does not believe, if he is willing to live with her, let her not divorce him. So the Lord gives us a command here of what to do, and he's very specific for what he wants us to do if we have an unbelieving spouse. So let's go on now. It says here later on in the same chapter, but if the unbeliever departs, let him depart. A brother or sister is not under bondage in such cases. But God has called us to peace. For how do you know, O wife, whether you will save your husband, or how do you know, O husband, whether you will save your wife? And that is the reason why the Lord says that if the spouse is willing to live with you, do not divorce them, because you may save them in the end. Okay? So now let's focus on concluding with this short lesson. In conclusion, strong desires cause arguments in marriage, number one. Number two, somebody doesn't have to be completely against Christianity to be an unbeliever. Number three, if they no longer listen to scriptures as authority, that's a sign they lost faith. Number four, if this is you, my heart goes out to you. I'm very sorry. And number five, if they will stay, do not divorce them. Maybe you will save them. Thank you. Hit that thumbs up, and God bless you.